Good evening, everybody, and welcome to, I think it's the first game in Third Eye Gaming this week. No, it's not. There was one last night. It's Apollo versus the King's Creed, week number 2. And as we look on the schedule on the right-hand side of the screen, as you can see, tonight is the only Third Eye Gaming game going on. It's at 8 o'clock. That is now. Casted by me, TEG. Tomorrow night we've got a night off. Then on Thursday, the 8th of October at 7:30 PM, we've got Pyrolysis versus Synapse. We don't have a caster assigned for that yet. And then on Friday the 9th, we've actually got 2 games. We've got one at 7 o'clock, which is going to be casted by me on this channel. And that is Athena versus Scythe. And then at 7:30, just half an hour later, which will probably be on the channel B, the second channel, that'll be JPC versus Tyrant, and that does not have a caster yet. So we've still got 3 more games scheduled for this week, and I think there's still some more that are going to be scheduled. But at the moment, those are the ones that we've got lined up for you. So as I say, this is Apollo versus the King's Creed. Let's take a look at the map that we are going to play tonight. It's unusually late. This could be a difficult one. So first off, we had Apollo banning Consulate, and then we had King's Creed banning Coastline. We then saw Theme Park, Clubhouse, Villa, and Cafe get taken out of the picture, which leaves us with Oregon, and we are going to have King's Creed attacking first and Apollo defending first. Now the 2 teams that we've got tonight, for Apollo, we've got Jay Got Booted, who's going to be on hard support. We've got SMWD, who's going to be playing flex support. We've got Noticed, who's going to be playing on flex. We've got Kane, who's on flex and frag. And then I Hit and Miss. We haven't seen him in games for a little while. He is still around, but we haven't seen him for a little while. But he is back tonight playing on the frag duties. And then for King's Creed, we've got MYR. We've got Apollo, not to be confused with Apollo. And then we've got Haters, Dev, and Alpha. And those are the 2 lineups for tonight. Let's take a look at what Twitter thinks is going to be the result of this game. So, what does Twitter think? Well, Twitter thinks that 70% of Twitter think that Apollo are going to take the win tonight, with 21% thinking King's Creed are going to take home the win. And that leaves us with 9% of Twitter thinking that there's going to be a draw. And yes, that does all add up to 100%. So 70% favourites are Apollo, which, to be fair, is probably about right. They have been playing very, very well lately. They are, of course, the season's UGL champions. They won that just at the weekend. So well played to them for that. Now they're just getting back into the swing of regular games. This is Third Eye Gaming EU Twitch channel. You know that already because you're here, but we do also have a YouTube channel. Now, you won't find us as Third Eye Gaming EU. We are not youtube.com Third Eye Gaming EU. We don't have the followers yet to get a vanity URL, or subscribers rather. But if you go into YouTube and just search for Third Eye Gaming EU, you will find us. So look us up, subscribe. You can find VODs of the games on the channel there. So if there's anything you want to see, you can go back and see it. All right. So those are the 2 teams. We've seen what Twitter thinks. Let me just make sure we've got the right settings here. So we are going to have King's Creed attacking first. We've got no overtime, so that doesn't matter. Then we are just waiting for the teams to ready up. When they're ready, we will go. Right, one last reminder before we get going. 70% of people saying Apollo going to take the win. 21% of people saying it's going to be King's Creed, with 9% going for the draw. It's quite a lead there for Apollo. Quite a lead. Got to be said. As we're looking at the lineup of games for this week, let me just sorry, just checking on the teams, because you always wonder if you've got that bug where people are ready. Turns out they are, they just haven't hit the ready button. Alright, we are going. Alright, we are on Oregon. We are going to have King's Creed attacking us first. Apollo are going to be defending, which means that they get to ban first. Now on this map, often we like to see the Thatcher ban or the Monty ban. We might see a Monty coming out here. We see the Thatcher coming out from Apollo. I'm pretty sure I've asked Apollo before about the reasoning for banning Thatcher here. Or maybe it was Monty, I can't remember. No, I think it was considered Monty wasn't actually too bad. I think it was King's Creed I was talking to about that. I can't remember. All these interviews just merge into one. Interesting, King's Creed is going to ban Jackal. They must have seen Jackal get played a fair bit by... Well, they either just don't like Jackal, or they've seen him get played a fair bit by Apollo lately. Now, there are a lot of VODs out there on Apollo right now. Just simply because they've been so prolific in the leagues, doing so well. Next ban is going to be Kaid. Great pick. Going to deny any hatches from being electrified. That's going to make it a little bit easier for the attackers. And then we've got Valkyrie, classic ban, outdoor cams, indoor cams, wherever you put them. Great intel on the board when Valkyrie is around. I still haven't... I forgot to move my bans. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, so for the blue team, we've got Thatcher and Kaid. I'm going to just do it after this game. Just make sure I do it. Mrs. 2 reminds me. Jackal and Valkyrie being banned for the orange team. Now, the first site we're going to go to is Dorms. That is the first site of choice here for the boys and girls of Apollo. Very standard. Very standard site for people to go to first. What's going on here?
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, sorry guys, I was just checking some things. Alright, let me get my controller set up. I am here, I'm in the room, I'm ready to go. Alright, so standard reinforcements going up on Closet. We've got standard reinforcements going up on the end of Attic. Normally we'd see some bandit batteries here. Looks like Jay is getting ready to probably go and do that. Standard reinforcement going up here. Reinforcement and rotate here. Nothing unusual. Good position there to put the Banshee. That's going to slow down anyone walking along this way. Personally, probably like to see it a little bit closer because that would slow people down just as they get to the window. And they're less likely to see it. I mean, they'll know it's there, obviously, because they'll hear the wub, 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 wub. But still. Still. Alright, we are going to get one man, Alpha, on his own, droning out T3 and T2, seeing what's going on down there as Dev moves into the bottom floor of the tower. Jay got booted, has already taken a load of damage somehow. He's on almost half health, and he's still up in sight. It must have been through the window they took. Oh, he has actually, no. There's someone down looking through the gap under the doorway, but they're not going to get the pick onto Jay that way. Kane checking cams, SMWD checking cams. Noticed just checking through the floor, and hit and miss, just roaming around downstairs, just looking for something to shoot at. MYR is going to get stopped by the... Well, nicely done. Ping 2.0 playing its part there as MYR manages to get the ping onto that Mozzie Pest, and it gets shot out by the teammate. Or was it by the player himself? No, it was by the teammate, and there is a second one up there on the second doorway in. Great teamwork. Now we are going to see this wall get opened up by Hibana. Notice is going to have to back out, but he's actually going to peek it aggressively. He's going to play aggressively. Shoot the drone, he's going to take it out, back out. But he's not going to get pushed by the player out on the balcony. MYR gets kill onto Kane, leaving us in a 4v5. Dev just holding at the top of Armory, starting to move his way in behind the drone. Haters getting ready to push down the attic. He gets into a little bit of a gunfight, but he's going to throw the stuns and move forwards, and he blinds himself. That is not the play. Alpha is going to be watching. Dev is going to take down Notice, and a strong start here for King's Creed as SMWD goes down as well. Going to get... Oh, she almost got revived, but Apollo gets the double there as he comes in, finishes off SMWD as he takes down Jay. Got booted, and I hear miss at the top of White Stairs in a 1v5. He's going to be able to... Oh, I thought he was actually going to get that kill onto IQ. Anyway, they know where he is. Question is, will they push him? Or will they wait? They will push him. MYR moves around, gets that kill onto I Hear Miss. Well played. First round goes on the board to King's Creed. Wow. Hey, the stream. So I was so caught up with some other stuff, I didn't manage to see who's in the stream. So we've got Haters, Sector, Jamal. Apollo, welcome, welcome. Waves, hey, Waves, how you doing? Who else we got? Jamal, everyone, blah, blah, blah. Waves, yeah, okay. Right, Laundry and Supply is going to be the next site played by Apollo. They've decided that they don't want to go upstairs again. They're going to try something different this time.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Attackers have located a bomb.
Downstairs we go. Sorry, just catching up on match chat. Notice is going to be barricading that doorway off down the main stairs after reinforcing the hatch. I'm not sure if he reinforced it actually. It's probably Kane, to be fair. Not going to reinforce the freezer, though. That's interesting. Quite often a lot of people will reinforce this security freezer hatch because it opens up a nice little drop into freezer. But that isn't being done here by
Attackers are moving to defuse the
by
bomb.
Apollo. Interesting. Now we've got pretty much every single player spawning over on construction. So yeah, almost. It is every single player spawning over on construction as Alpha's going to move his way over towards this doorway here. Don't know what you would call that. Backstairs door. I don't know. I don't know. Jacob Boot is going to be holding just down below the floor and is probably going to get droned out by Alpha. The gunshots are going to let King's Creed know exactly that someone is there. He's going to back out before he actually gets spotted by the drone, and the drone is now going to go in front of Dev. Sees the Banshee. He's going to have to take that out. It's quite a nice placement. He's got to move all the way over to the staircase. Oh, and he gets the kill onto I Hear Miss. Well played. Well played. Haters starting to push blue door for pillars. Opens fire. Doesn't manage to get the kill, but does knock him down a lot of damage. 25 health now for Notice. As Haters moves in, MYR is there backing him up. MYR though has taken a load of damage in that engagement, so he's going to have to be very careful. He's going to need to take responsibility. Oh my god, that was an unfortunate waste of utility. MYR needs to be responsible here for droning and supporting rather than being entry at this point. Jacob Buta takes down Apollo, making it 3v4. Wall gets opened, Banshee gets pinged, but gets taken down as Dev from Pillars is going to peek down the hallway and all over the place. Look in freezer where there's always someone playing. He takes a couple of hits. Can't line up that shot through the pixel, but Kane takes down Haters and gets a second onto Dev, leaving it in a 3v2 now with MYR at the top of the main stairs, or laundry stairs, and Alpha at the back stairs. Now, we'd like to see these two players push together because one is ridiculously low on health. Ridiculously low. Alpha just keeping on peeking. MYR coming down Freezer. They will join up together in this rough area. Oh no! Valkyrie comes out, but Jay got booted. Manages to get the kill. That is Alpha dead. They know that one's in Freezer. The pings are going out. C4 is going to get ripped. And I miss it just as it goes off. And that is a round on the board to Apollo. Apollo playing a lot more reserved here than we've seen them play in most of their recent matches. Alright, so Dorms is going to be the site that we are going to see Apollo go back to.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
SMWD doing standard reinforcements. We're probably going to get a pretty standard setup here. Let's just keep an eye on what Notice is doing. He's not doing anything, he's just peeking the wall. Standard rotate getting opened up. Sorry, just keeping an eye on the match chat. Obviously, in Third Eye Gaming, elites are all banned, but we're just getting agreement between the teams that it's actually okay to play the Hibana elite at least, because we do have Apollo playing the Hibana elite, but that has been given the okay. Alright, T3 is going to get taken under the control of Nomad. As Kane takes some damage while he's on site. Not quite sure where that came from. High hit and miss, playing downstairs. Going to go into Freezer. Rotate his way up to the first floor. Looks like he's going for the flanks. Got Kane playing in kitchen. SMWD on site, and Jay got booted, is also playing on site. Apollo takes down Notice though. Where was that? Ran in through the front door and shot him to death. Where was he? Can't see the body anywhere. Maybe he was down the stairs. No. Can't see the body. Oh, there he is. Okay, through the hole. Okay, fine. Dev gets the kill on hit and miss, but is refragged by Kane, who manages to take him down. Apollo is going to start to open up this wall as the Bandit battery has been taken down. It is a 3v4 man advantage to King's Creed as Apollo is going to start droning the breach. Haters is coming in from the attic side. He sees the evil eye, but there's nothing he can do about it. In fact, there's nothing... Oh, Ash can't do anything about it either because she doesn't have breaching rounds left. Valkyrie peeks out, gets taken down. Haters is dead now at the hands of Jay on Valkyrie. C4 gets ripped. It's not going to find the target, but it does open the hatch as MYR gets kills of his own. That is Kane dead. Alpha takes down. Jay got booted, leaving SMWD all on her own with no bullet holes. She does love bullet holes, but this time she ain't using any bullet holes. She's going to get droned out. She knows there's someone at White Stairs. She sees Hibana, manages to take down Hibana, leaving it in a 1v2. Sogale goes out. That is going to slightly blind her. It's enough to really put her at disadvantage here. And she is going to get pushed by... Oh no, I thought she was getting pushed, but the players are down below. What a waste of stun grenades to chuck them from down below and not act on that utility. She has relocated to try and throw off Alpha and his teammate MYR. Air jab's going to go down towards Dorms, but they don't know that she's not there. Plant is going down. It's been cancelled. She sees the yellow line. She goes for the kill. But Alpha just manages to switch back to his primary in the nick of time and get that kill. Ooh. Ooh. Filthy. Filthy, filthy. Alright, so that is another round on the board for King's Creed, and King's Creed are looking very good here against Apollo. Apollo, we have seen them lately just dominating most of the games they play, not really losing many rounds, but in this one, it's not a great start for them. It's not a great start.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, so Dorm's getting played again. Twice Apollo have lost this here, but they can't go back to laundry and supply room. They're obviously reluctant to go downstairs to kitchen, whether it's kitchen and dining or kitchen and meeting. If you're to believe Reaper, then kitchen and dining is the better choice. Just need to check something. Sorry, stream. There's just so much stuff that I need to check tonight. Do apologise.
10 seconds remaining.
Do apologise. Let's at least get the cam up here.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Okay, we are getting a cheeky little peek here from Notice, something he does like to do while Hit and Miss is sitting in classroom, but there is going to be no kill coming out from this peek. But do they know that Noticed is in there? MYR takes down default cam in lobby. Oh! And Notice goes back to his window, manages to get the kill, and then just put his bandit batteries down. The calls go out that the calls go out that the door is getting shot, which gives Noticed the information he needs. Just go to that window, go for the peek, and he manages to get that kill. Well played there to Apollo for the teamwork, as we've got Haters over here in Tall Tower playing on Thermite. He needs someone to open up this wall. Dev is downstairs. Looks like he wants to go for that set of batteries down there. He's going to move in, use his gadgets to find the batteries, make sure he gets them in the right place. Here he is. He knows where they are. He can shoot them down, and that's going to leave Haters able to open this wall. What is he doing? Just dropping, climbing, dropping, climbing. Baiting out the window as the drone is going to go in front of him. Apollo droning out sight, Haters droning out backstage, and Alpha just getting ready to push in to Attic based on the intel gained by Haters. Dev is now outside. He's going to make his way up to the double window. Oh, but he gets seen by Kane playing on Malusi. That is Dev taken down. 5v3 now, as Apollo have the man and woman advantage. And there is even more of an advantage now in the 5v2, 5v3, 5v1 as the second C4 gets the kill. I'm just watching all of the wrong people here. Apollo is the last man standing. He is droning sight to find out where people are. Got Maestro playing in a very common spot. Don't know if Apollo knows that he's there. Here's the run out. He's going to turn to face it, but that does mean someone... Oh, no one's run out. You'd expect while he was turned around that someone could just jump out of the window and go for that kill, but he does manage to take down Hit and Miss as he drops to the ground and is going to come back in. He's going to rappel back up. This is a risky play. He's got to watch the window as he climbs up. There's no one there peeking him. He has no diffuser. He's got 35 seconds and 4 players to kill. Doesn't look like it's going to be a King's Creed round. Jay's going to keep on peeking him. SMWD just sitting, waiting patiently as Kane takes a load of damage. Very interesting crouch spam and pre-fires coming out there from Jay as he does get blinded by Apollo. And Apollo is going to swing on that window and try to pick up a kill as Jay gets to safety. Oh, but Jay does the jump out and Apollo just doesn't have the health to get into that kind of gunfight. And Apollo put a round on the board. We are seeing Apollo play a very, very reserved game here today. Very different to what we're expecting. Laundry and supply room is going to be the next site to get played by Apollo. That's Apollo, not Apollo.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
Toot. Valk isn't banned.
Attackers.
Good point. She isn't. I don't know why I've got that. We'll correct that in the next one. But Jackal is banned, I guarantee you that much. Oh, it's not my night. It's just too late for me to be doing this. It's been a stressful day, people. It's been a stressful day. I apologise for any lapse in stream effort tonight. I will make up for it. I will make up for it. I promise you. I'll be back on top.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
So Kane is going to make his way upstairs. Looks like he probably wants to go for a bit of a peek or just wait for someone to come into the tower. This is the aggression that we know from Apollo. He knows someone's coming in this way. He's going to wait patiently. But I'd expect him to get droned out. MYR is going to go onto drone. Drone sees him. He backs out. Drone is alive. A second drone spots him. Got drones all over. Third drone spots him. They know exactly where he's going, but they don't know that he's gone to the top of Freezer. Alpha's going to continue droning to see if he can find where he's gone to. There is a second drone here. Two drones here watching this hallway, so they're going to know exactly where he is. This is a good drone game coming out from King's Creed. And they've really managed to just push Kane back towards site and take him out of the roaming equation. Well played to King's Creed there for that play. Good teamwork, good droning. Nice efficiency. IQ's lost both drones. We've seen one gone from Ash, but everyone else still has all of their drones. And that hatch into laundry is going to get opened up with no trouble. And Haters is going to drop his drone down there to see what's going on. We can see there is a Banshee. It's going to get pinged. Apollo making his way down the white stairs. Going to walk into a goo mine. He's going to have to back out and take that out of his foot before he takes too much damage. And Banshee's being placed everywhere here. It's going to get taken down by YDev as that barricade gets opened from above. Do they know that there is a player to the hard left of this doorway? It's Jay got booted, waiting with the angle, and SMWD has the crossfire. As Apollo is down in Freezer, taking down Kane. NYR takes down Lotus, but Jay got booted, gets a refrag. That is Dev dead. 3v4s. Haters goes down at the bottom of white stairs. Laundry stairs. And Apollo is starting to open up that freezer wall into the laundry site. 3v3. 2v3 as Alpha takes down hit and miss. Oh no, Jay got booted, takes down Alpha, leaving us in a 2v2 now. SMWD holding the angle on that freezer, but gets taken down by Apollo. What is going on here? Jay got booted, last man standing, 2 players left. They're trying to drone him out. Did that drone see him? That is the question. The drone is going to go to the bottom of the stairs. It knows where he is. Jay has diffuser, so this is... Oh no, he goes for the peek, but Apollo gets the kill. And that's another round on the board for King's Creed. And King's Creed are looking very, very strong here on Oregon tonight. Two rounds to 3. So, of course, Wamai was the other ban. It looks like we are getting a King's Creed rehost here. So, let's return and get this reset up. What's with the rehost? What's with the rehost? Alright, so that is one rehost used. By King's Creed. Looks like one of King's Creed has had a game crash. Ooh, just noticed there's a new skin, Snowdrift. Alright, let's get this set up. Alright, so lucky I got that ban just before it ended. Alright, so let's take a look at what the bans were. We had Thatcher and Jackal, that was for sure. Two good bans, and then on the defensive side we had Kaid, and I wrote Valkyrie, but it wasn't Valkyrie. It was Wamai, so thank you Wade for spotting that and keeping me in check. Very much appreciated, my guy. Always got my back. Orange team starting on attack. Now let's invite the players in. Oh, all the players are always showing us offline, which means I've got to scroll through for absolutely ages to find them. Because they're just not in my nearest and dearest list at the very top. MYR, there we go. That is both teams re-invited. We are going to be playing on Oregon. And let's set up the round history. So first, oh, host has left the mission. Great, my game crashed. Alright, my server crashed, so I've got to recreate it again. Here we go. Oh, I've got to wait 4 minutes. Alright. We got to wait for 4 minutes. What can I say? Match chat has suddenly got very amusing. Who is eating at this time? Alright, let's take a look at the chat while we're waiting for this to allow me to set up a game. Waves? No worries, Waves. Thank you. Wonder if I try and change server, it'll let me. Why does it put Western U all the way over there? Yeah, Western Europe, 16 milliseconds. Right, 2 minutes. Okay, the match chat has taken a turn for the weird, I'm going to say. While that gets weirder and weirder, let's remind ourselves of the rest of the games that we've got coming up over the rest of this week in Third Eye Gaming. So it is Tuesday today. On Thursday at 7:30, we've got Pyrolysis versus Synapse. That's going to be casted by an unknown person. We haven't got anyone that's claimed that yet, so if you're in TEG and you are a caster, have a look, claim it. Then on Friday night at 7 o'clock, we've got Athena versus Scythe. That's going to be casted by myself. And I'll try not to make any mistakes on that one, I promise. I'll fix my bans, I'll move stuff around, I'll be set up, I'll be good to go, we'll be fine. I promise you, tonight is a one-off completely. I probably say that every time. And then again on Friday night at 7:30 PM, we've got JPC versus Tyrant, and again the caster for that is yet to be confirmed. We're still waiting for someone to grab that game, so make sure you get it. if you are a caster in the world of Third Eye Gaming. 1 minute until I can set up a server. Let's remind ourselves of the community poll here. We've left it at a 3-2 to King's Creed. However, 70% of Twitter say that Apollo are going to take the win, and 21% of people say that King's Creed is going to take the win, with 9% saying that they think there's going to be a draw. And that is exactly what Twitter thinks is going to happen tonight. But at the moment, things are heavily in the King's Creed favour. Alright, let's try and get the server going. It is now letting me set up. Alright. The match chat is just getting more and more busy. Well, it's letting me set the server up, but it's taking a while to validate and update the playlist and properties. I hate it when it does this. We do hate the long rehost. Here we go. We are ready. Okay. Oh, starting game session. It's so slow. Here we go. Okay. Let's invite the players. Again, everyone's showing offline still, so it's taking me ages to find them. There's that many people on my list. That many people. There we go. That is the players invited, so they'll be on their way. Now, let me get the match set up. So, we are going to be playing Oregon. The band operators, yet again, are Thatcher and Jackal for the attack. Jackal's an interesting one, although I do think I've seen Apollo play Jackal a fair bit recently, so it probably makes sense. I will ask if that is a target ban if King's Creed take the win tonight. Now, let's have the round history. So, first up, we played Dorms. That was a win by the King's Creed. Then we played on Laundry and Supply Room, which was a win by Apollo. Now, they couldn't play there again, so they went back to the Dorms, and that was again won by King's Creed. Apollo decided to have another crack at it, and this time, they won Dorms. And then in round 5, Laundry and Supply Room got played, and that was won by King's Creed. And that is how the first 5 rounds played out, and we now come back in on the last round of the first half. Oh, it's Valley IG in the chat. Who has a question for Toot? Q&A for Toot. How long is... No, waved. Next. Waves and Toot duo cast. Nice cop 2, bad cop wave. That would definitely be it. Ooh, no. Alright, we're just waiting for everyone to join. At least everyone's having fun in match chat. Everyone's having fun in match chat. Alright, everyone is just rejoining back. Well, what is happening in the chat? Okay, we were just talking about Valley saying he's god awful. No, Valley's not that bad. I've seen Valley play. Valley's alright. Okay, it's got to that point. Alright, everyone is in. Now, let's get everyone ready. I'm just trying to encourage everyone to ready up and let me know that they're ready to go. Alright, everyone is ready. Let's go. Apologies for the waits. Servers and all sorts just going crazy tonight. Let's get those bands back up. There we go. Alright, round 5. We are going into round 6. Laundry and supply room is going to be the last site played by King's Creed. Mute going to be played by SMWD. We haven't seen Mute come out yet tonight. I used to be a Mute main back in the day when I first started. I played Mute all the time. He was just so good. And in the group of people that I started playing with, as I started playing with more people, not real life friends, but just people I found in game, people would be like, "Why are you putting Signal Jammer by the wall?" It's amazing how many people didn't realise that Signal Jammers did so much more than just stop drones from rolling through a doorway.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
People are like, what? That stops fuse charges? It stops breaching charges? Why it stops thermite? What are you talking about? Yeah, it does. Do my bit to educate the Siege community back in the day. Alright, so downstairs we are going to get a double reinforcement. No single reinforcement with a rotate. Ow. He really is Toot, says Waves. 0 times diamond. Oh, poor Valley. Alright, double reinforcement going on here. Nicely done there. Going to be a teamwork from Jay and Hit and Miss. Hit and Miss takes out that drone. He did not miss a single shot there. As 5 players are going to come over from construction. Hit and Miss is just waiting to peek out on one of them. He's going to get spotted by the drones. But they're not going to push him just yet. He's going to peek out and they're just there waiting and baiting. Hit and Miss. He wants to go for it so badly. He wants to and he's going to. But he's not going to get a target. Drones keep spotting him. He's had enough. He is going to pull back. As the drone work from King's Creed is enough to send him reeling back into sight. As Apollo then starts to push the blue bunker door. Now Haters is going to drone out blue. Apollo's going to watch that angle to make sure no one rushes out and kills anyone. Alpha droning meeting. Dev in meeting. And MYR and the blue doorway.
Flashbang out.
Here, Miss just watching the backstairs. Stun grenade's going to go out. It's not going to blind him. He's going to shoot the drone and then back out. Doesn't get blinded by the stun grenade that comes down from YDev, who is coming down the backstairs. MYR gets killed onto SMWD. He sees the player at pipes at pillars, takes him down. That is noticed out. There's a 3v5 now. Alpha still droning for his team. Apollo doing something, and Haters waiting. Dev not ready to shoot anything yet. Now he does. Finally, they can open that wall eventually. To be fair, one of them probably could have peeked that. MYR is Dev gets another kill. That's Jay got booted out. As Kane is in freezer, rotating back round to try and get a flank on the teams here. MYR takes a load of damage, but Dev gets that kill onto I Hit and Miss, as Kane is the last man standing against 4 players. He sees Dev, shoots him in the back. Now King's we know exactly where he is. He manages to down another one. He manages to finish it off. That's 2 quick kills in succession there. Plant is going to start to go down. Apollo's not going to be able to do much about it. Stun grenade is going to go out. It's going to hold him back. He's going to push, but there is a player there waiting as he goes down to the air jab. Alpha gets the last kill, and that is 4-2 to the King's Creed at the end of the first half. And the 2 teams will now switch around. Well, what a first half. A lot of waiting for that one round. 2 teams will switch. Laundry and Supply Room is going to be the first site played on defense by the King's Creed. Just checking, there's nothing I've got to do there. That's fine. Okay, good. What's this? Oh, okay, I get it. Right, so it looks like just sorting out interviews for post-game. Normally we do this sort of stuff before the game, but people change their minds. People change their minds.
Attackers need to locate
Which is
and
fine.
defuse
It's
as many
absolutely
bombs as
fine.
they can.
Just a setup for me, that's all. That is all. Alright, so King's Creed going to be spawning downstairs. Going to get some holes opened up here. Now, Apollo took the route of actually reinforcing everything here, but instead King's Creed are going to go down the route of a single reinforcement and one really big hole that they can use for rotating through or for shooting anyone that comes down and peeks the staircase. We've got an ADS here to stop any grenades from coming out through that hole. Standard reinforcements on all of these other walls. Will we get a rotate here? No, we won't. We will get a standard rotate there. Shield going up on pipes, which is fairly standard these days. And it looks like King's Creed are just giving up blue bunker, as 2 players from Apollo are going to spawn over in construction and start pushing their way into blue. I'm sure half the stream right now is King's Creed and Apollo players. Oh no, it's all King's Creed mostly, actually. Mostly King's Creed. They've got so many players they can afford to have half of their team in the chat while Kane gets killed at the hands of their teammates. That is Dev claiming the first kill of the round. And Apollo are looking not in great shape here tonight. Hit and miss, takes down MYR though. Alpha just watching cams. Apollo holding pillars. Haters down in freezer. And Dev still upstairs in dining, waiting for late flanks here. Miss going to start pushing down the freezer. Stairs as SMWD takes down Apollo. 4v3 now, man advantage, man and woman advantage go to Apollo. As noticed, he's going to watch that flank, waiting for Dev to peek, and Dev is coming. Is Siege timing good? He's going to back out. Why did he back out? It's like he thought someone was coming the other way, but they're not. Alpha still downstairs on site, as is Haters very close. Alpha gets taken down there by SMWD, and Dev is going to need to start coming back to site very, very soon. Notice can afford to just sit here for the rest of the round because of how many players there are left on Apollo. But he is going to move. Dev is going to get into a gunfight with I Hit and Miss. And Hit and Miss is the one that is successful, as Haters is all alone now in Laundry. Oh, he peeks, he gets a few shots there onto Apollo. Hit and Miss though, takes him down. And when I say Apollo, I of course mean Apollo the team, not the player. And that is a round for Apollo. Alright, Dorms is going to be the next site played by King's Creed. They obviously can't go back to launch and supply because they've just won it. And they are 4-3 up right now. This is the first time I've seen Apollo with a disadvantage in a game for quite a while. I haven't watched all their games, I'll be totally honest, but the ones I have seen, they've generally been up.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
So King's Creed doing well here tonight. Oh, going to place a little shield over the doorway. We're going to get some standard reinforcements and bandit batteries back here. Jay got booted, just leaving his drones down there in the tower. Yep, we are going to get the bandit batteries on the wall. Alpha still reinforcing, Apollo still reinforcing, Haters reinforcing, MYR running around looking for Valkyrie cam spots. Alright, the round has begun. Let's see what is happening. So we're going to get Jay got booted in, SMWD heading up the tall tower. And taking control of T2 and T3. Drone's going to go up on T3, find that it's clear, and then start to push in as Jay got booted has already droned it out. But Apollo gets that kill. That is hit and miss down. Jay repels into sight. SMWD droning the back stairs, see what's going on. Kane with a nice little grenade here. Going to go into the window, but he's not going to find a target because there is no one there. Hater's just waiting by the doorway. And Kane just watching some cams. Looking at all the drones, seeing what's going on. Because Alpha is taking damage from somewhere. That must be from the game's window. All the sound has gone from Kane. We can't hear any of it. It's like that glass breaks. Oh no, it's from Notice. That's why he opened a window. SMWD watching cams. Notice just peeking the angles. Haters sits on site top of white stairs. Apollo playing downstairs again, waiting for late flanks. Smoke grenades are going out. Frag grenade goes out, and that takes down Alpha. Well played. Jay got booted, pushing him back there with the smoke grenades. Then the frag grenade goes out as he pushes into the corner. Gets a nice easy kill. Gets a follow-up kill there onto Valkyrie. That's MYR out, and that's 4v3 now as Apollo take the lead when it comes to man advantage here. Notice going to be peeking that double window. Chucking in the stuns as Dev takes some damage somewhere. He is in trophy. C4 getting pulled as Notice takes down Apollo. C4 goes out, takes down the shield, but nothing else. Dev is the last man standing against 3 or 4 players. 4 players it was. Jay got booted as the one to get the kill though, and Apollo managed to balance it out and make it 4-4 at the end of round number 8. Dev putting in all the work, fragging for his team there with the 4 kills. Laundry and supply room is going to be the next site played by King's Creed, who haven't won a defensive round yet. Alright, laundry and supply. We are going to get Kane 6-picking Ash rather than Sledge. We're going to have Alpha shifting from Maestro onto Ella. A bit of a change in strategy here coming out from King's Creed with that pick.
Attackers
that's for sure.
And defuse bombs.
No Maestro, but Ella instead. If you can make it work for you, then make it work for you, I guess. Setting up some little angles here. We can see from Alpha. Make sure you watch that one. Use it. Let's see what we're going to get here as a setup from Ella.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Okay, we've seen where all those have gone. And the battery's going down. Crew mine's going down. Stuff getting shot all over the place. Alpha playing as the budget Mirror. Ella is definitely not a replacement for Mirror.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Oh, Ash is spotted on cams. Know roughly where she's going to be coming from.
Changing mag!
Apollo getting the kill onto I here. Miss. 4v5. King's Creed advantage. Dev takes some gunfire. He's down to half health now. And MYR goes down. Balancing things out. 4v3. As Kane gets 1. Kane gets 2. That's with the R4C. Kane doing his job as Ash, just fragging. Alpha still looking at the blue bunker, but no one coming that way. As Kane is going to be coming towards Freezer. They're going to get the Freezer hatch opened. That's going to be a push onto Haters, who's playing down there. Yep, he's going to get some stun grenades dropped at him. They're not going to do any harm. Shield is going to go down. Here, Haters takes some damage, but he's got that shotgun and he's just waiting for them to drop. He's going to drop a gas grenade and back out. And this is why this wall is open, so we can get that angle waiting for the drop. Apollo goes down to a nice grenade there from Jay got booted. As Haters gets killed by Kane, that's the triple. Alpha is the last man standing. Jay is going to start planting. 1v3. Sees a player, shoots, doesn't manage to do any damage. He's going to back out into the hallway. Kane is right behind him. He gets the 4K onto Alpha. And that is a round on the board for Apollo. And Apollo starting to bring it back now. 5-4. They just need one more point to secure at least the draw, which would get them 1 point. Dorms is going to be the next site played. At the moment, this is anyone's game. Now, Apollo weren't looking as strong at the start, going 4-2, but as they've moved over to attack, they are 3 rounds up in attack. They haven't lost a single attacking round yet, so they are doing very well on attack. But they are still not quite playing the Apollo that we have seen of late. They are still playing a little bit more reserved.
Need to locate and defuse bombs.
Not what we're used to seeing. We could possibly see a draw here. If we saw a draw, I wouldn't be overly surprised right now. There's only 3 rounds left to play. At most. Classic shield going up in attic.
10 seconds left before insertion. Yes. 5 seconds left. Attackers are moving.
Not liking the picture. So we've got Haters just opening rotates with the shotty. That's what you're supposed to do. He's got to be very careful not to shoot his teammate in the head. Dev just holding here downstairs, waiting for a late flank. Alpha coming downstairs as well to join his teammate, but Dev is down here. I don't know why. Oh, he's coming from the others. Well, don't know why he needs to be down here. It's a big flank effort possibly coming out here from King's Creed. Dev takes some damage, but he manages to get a kill onto Notice. Jay got booted, takes down MYR. And Dev is going to back out. Alpha gets droned. They know exactly where he is. He's got full health. Door's going to get opened up as Dev comes out to back up his teammate. Apollo still on Attic, holding that down. Haters gets the kill onto Kane. That is a 3v3, 3v2 now, as Haters now for the last one standing. Gas grenade goes out. Still got a minute and a half left on the clock. But it wasn't premature. There are two players trying to push from that way, as Haters is going to watch the window just in case of the repel. But the players drop down, pre-fire through the wall, don't manage to hit the target. SMWD is right there on the other side. Haters waiting for someone to push in through that rotate. C4 gets ripped, doesn't find a target. Haters waiting for the rotate. Do Apollo know that he's there? It's almost like they don't. SMWD is pushing in and is going to start to plant. Jay got booted, is going to watch the rotate. And a very smart play there, baiting out the players from King's Creed with the plant, allowing Jay got booted and hit and miss to kill them as they poke out. Except for Malusi there. She didn't poke out at all. She was just stood there and hit and miss came in and did the job. 6-4, match point for Apollo. They have secured at least a draw now. So all of the pressure now is going to be on the boys from King's Creed. Let's see if they can rise to that and at least save themselves 1 point. Dorms is going to be the next site played. They've lost it twice already. They're going to try it again. At this point, you'd kind of think, nah, should we go to meeting or dining or something like that, rather than these two sites that we've lost every single time we've played?
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Haters doing the standard reinforce and rotate. And is he going to get the hatch as well? He is going to get the hatch. Nice handy drop if you need it. Alpha is going to be watching the top of White Stairs. MYR has taken a load of damage already with Amaru, who's in Armory, but she gets taken down just as quickly as she gets in there. Notice takes a whole load of damage. Sounds like that was from a C4. He is in a gunfight with someone. We see MYR has lost his C4, so he must have chucked that down the stairs or something, I guess, or just outside that doorway. Maverick doing his thing on the walls behind Dev. He's going to have to drop out here. It wouldn't be wise to stay there. Sure enough, he does drop as Ace starts to open up that wall. Alpha is going to be holding sight. Good mine goes down. Haters are going to be holding upstairs on this, upstairs? Up on top of this little cabinet. Apollo takes down Kane, and that is 3v5. 2v5 now, as MYR gets another kill. Alpha still holding back here in the corner on sight. Apollo still in sight. Jay got booted, taking some damage. And a death. That is for Dev. SMWD is the last one standing. And she is pushing down the back stairs. C4 gets pulled. Again, doesn't do any damage. She opens fire through the wall, blind fires, manages to do a load of damage to Dev, but doesn't get the kill. As MYR peeks at the top of Attic. Finishes off Jess, and that is finally a defending round on the board for the King's Creed. As we go into the very last round of the game, will it be a draw? Or will Apollo manage to win this one and take it to 7-5? Well, we will find out in less than 4 minutes. Laundry and supply room is going to be the final site played.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Let's see what kind of setup we're going to get. We're going to get another rotate open up here. And then there'll no doubt be holes here, allowing that angle again through to Freezer like we saw the last time. We're going to get a standard double reinforcement here in electrical. Kane's going to set his drone up in a pretty standard spot there. That is a good spot to use. Standard shield on the old pillars. ADS going down to protect Alpha. Alpha did play right here last time, so maybe he's going to play here again. That ADS is going to be useful to keep him protected from grenades. You might want to put one over here as well, Alpha, just in case a frag grenade comes through. That's it, put one there, that'll do, that'll do. Yes, nicely done. And then we're going to get a double reinforcement here into main site. And standard rotate. Right here, H is being very careful not to do any damage to his teammate. Gunfire going down already. We've got Monty starting to push his way into sight. And Ace is opening up that main wall. Here, Miss Kane and Booted just applying pressure. As Apollo's going to try and do some damage through those holes. Hate is holding in Freezer. Alpha just waiting for a push. Dev just waiting for a push. Do they know that Alpha, Dev is here? I don't think they do. C4's going to get pulled. It's going to do a little bit of damage to hit and miss. Who doesn't know? Oh, he does know that he's there. Oh, nicely done by Dev. He manages to get the player on backstairs, but he does get refragged by Jay. Got booted 4v4. As hit and miss, we'll be able to start pushing into sight. And back. And I was going to say back up his teammates, but really he's going to be fronting up his teammates. As the Incandelas are going to go out. It's not going to do anything to Alpha, who is going to drop down, but he gets killed by hit and miss with a pistol. Haters is there in Freezer. Doesn't manage to get a pick. He does shoot a lot of bullets, but doesn't manage to get a kill. 3v4. Apollo, very low health for some of their players here, as Apollo takes down Jacob Booted. 3v3. Plant is stopped. SMWD takes a load of damage, has to back out. As Kane has diffuser and is on site. Apollo takes down SMWD, but is refragged by hit and miss. MYR is the last man standing. He's got two players. It is Kane. It is I hit and miss. Kane with diffuser. He is waiting for MYR to come down. He knows he's there. He's waiting for the push. Hit and miss given the calls. And Kane's going to go to the other side and try to plant. No, he's going to come around to try to get the kill. Because why not? He is going to now try to plant. Okay, fine. Kane starting to plant, but hit and miss with the knife, takes down MYR. That is not the way you want to lose the round. That was looking good for King's Creed for a while there, but Apollo just managed to bring it back and take the win 7-5. At the end of a game that wasn't as dominating as any of the other games that they played over the last while. GG to both teams. As we see the scoreboard, if you're wondering why the kill count's so low, it's because we did have a rehost, and that's why it is so low. Alright. Let me get the interview set up. Bear with me for a second, stream. Alright, it's gonna... Alright, we're gonna get an interview with I Hit and Miss. So let's get the invite. He's there. Let me switch to the right screen. It looks like he's there. Let me see. Bailey, are you there? Hit and miss. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing?
I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm not too bad. How are you?
Good. Yes, I'm alright, thank you. Bit of a long rehost for us there with servers, games crashing and then my server crashing. Pain in the butt. But we came back in the end, and we've seen the match through eventually. So,
Yeah.
first thing I want to say is, so GG's, you won 7-5, but I want to say that it wasn't as dominating as a lot of the games that I've seen you guys playing lately. What was going on this evening? How did we get to a 7-5? Most games I've seen lately, you guys have been like 7-2, 7-1, 7-0, but King's Creed seemed to present you with a bit of a challenge this evening.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you know, FIFA 21's come out, and Kane and Jason haven't touched Siege for a while.
Oh, right. Well, that explains that.
And my aim today, I don't know what is up. I couldn't get a kill. It just wasn't working.
You guys seem to be playing differently. Was that because you felt like there maybe was some troubles with the aim, or was it just a different play style for you because of the team you're playing against? Because normally you're quite aggressive, push, spawn peaks, but we didn't see so much of that. We saw a more reserved Apollo tonight.
Yeah, well, for me personally, my head was gone. I'm not gonna lie, my head was gone after the first couple of rounds. So I just went random ops. But the rest of the team put it together, and I don't think would have won that without the rest of them, Jess and Jason and Kane and Matt doing his business.
Yeah.
It was poor for me tonight, but I think the team.
Oh, you did your bit.
The team showed like no matter, even if the like two main frigates, like me and Kane couldn't aim, even without us aiming, we can still come through and win. So
yeah. Well, at the end of the day, you got the last kill. You technically won the game.
Yeah. On the Monty, I haven't played Monty for a while. I just thought it'll help. So yeah, it was a bit stressful.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that one of those plays where it's kind of like, look, I'm not doing what I feel like I should be doing, possibly on my fragging role, so I'm going to help the team out. I'm going to play more passive, play a shield, give you guys support, and let you guys excel at what you're doing better tonight.
Yeah, right. Pretty much that. Yeah, because Kane was getting kills, so I thought he can have the Ash or whoever he wanted to go, and I'll go on the Monty and help the hard breaches get bunker, and it worked perfectly.
Mark of a good teammate. That's what a good teammate does. Well played.
Yeah.
So,
it's just, yeah.
In the first half, I mean, I say you guys weren't looking as strong. I'll be fair. In the first half, you weren't looking as strong. In the second half, you won 5 rounds. So you came back really strong in that last half. It was just the first half that you weren't looking quite as strong. So maybe tonight it was just attacking was more your thing. But King's Creed did put up a good game today. It was really close, and I was calling it at like I think when it went 6-4, I don't think I would have been surprised if we saw a draw. And it was looking really close for King's Creed in that last round, but then you guys managed to pull it back nicely. And then we saw Kane looking like he wanted to get a kill towards the end rather than plant. He was like around, peeking, and I'm like, Kane, just plant. You've got Monty giving you intel, just plant. And it's like, no, I'm just going to peek here, just see if I get a kill.
You should have heard the party.
Were they like shouting, just plant?
Well, I was like, Kane, I'm inside, I'm Monty, and he's like, nah, I can hear him on the flank. I'm like, okay, I'll watch him, and then he's just still watching the angle, and I'm like, come on, Kane. Come on, I know you want the kill, but come on. And eventually, he put the plant down. I don't know if he got it down in time before I got the kill. I wasn't.
No, he didn't. You denied him 100 points, unfortunately. He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
But yeah, that would have been stressful if we lost our rounds. But luckily.
Yes. And if you had, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You guys won the UGL final. On Saturday, I think it was. I don't think you were playing in that one though. How's it feeling to be? Is this your first game since winning the final as a team? Not you specifically, or did you play last night?
This is where Jason's probably best doing the interviews. Could I just turn up? I think that was our first game. Yeah,
I get a phone call. I turn up. I shoot things.
Basically, no, I think that was our first game since the final. Yeah.
And how's it feeling as a team being a champion team? Has it changed? How's it been since you won that? As like behind closed doors when you're playing ranked together or whatever.
Obviously the older comment with the messing around with the ego and stuff, but apart from that, it's been pretty normal. I thought the first game back could be more smooth than that, but yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
I don't think Apollo needs an excuse to flex the ego, do they?
Well, I mean, we've got me and Kane. We've probably got the biggest 2 egos in the fucking community. Oh, sorry, I'm a sore then. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got pretty big. We joke around, but yeah, not the best. Me and Kane in one team.
All right, I don't want to hold you up too long because this was a late game. Actually, I don't think anyone really wanted to play this late. To be fair, and I know you guys all want to get off onto FIFA. Although, yeah, your team have probably left the stream already. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
we don't listen to this
already-
clown. Let's go and play some FIFA.
That's probably why
But-
Jason let me do the interview, so he can go on FIFA.
Oh, of course, yeah, probably. All right. Well, before we go, like I say, GG's. Like we said, not as smooth, but at the end of the day, you guys still did the job. Still showed why you are a championship team. Is there anything you want to say to the stream before we close?
Nah, just GG's really, and we're playing him again, so we'll see him soon in a couple of days.
What league is this for?
I couldn't tell you.
You just turn up and play. Yeah. Okay.
I think it's RXL. I think.
Oh yeah,
Be-
probably. Yeah.
Best of 3. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RXL. Oh yes, it is RXL. Yes. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll be watching that one and see how that goes. I look forward to it.
Hopefully, I don't drop 0 and 5 in the first 5 rounds.
Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Right. Cheers for casting,
All
bro.
right. No worries. Thank you for letting me. And like I say, GG's, and look forward to seeing you again soon.
Yeah. See you soon.
Take care. Bye.
You too. Bye.
So that was I Hit and Miss. It's my first time talking to Hit and Miss. What a nice chap. We used to talk a little bit via Twitter just some weeks ago. He was trying to set up some Twitch stuff. We're helping each other out on how we should do Twitch. So make sure you do go and follow I Hit and Miss on Twitch. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what his stream is off the top of my head. I should know that, but I don't. But look him up, find him, message him, whatever. Look out for it. Make sure you look out for it and watch I Hit and Miss stream. As he says, one of the bigger egos in the community, so you can look forward to watching that as he plays live on Twitch. Now, before we close, let me just remind you all that we have a night off tomorrow. Then on Thursday night, we've got Pyrolysis versus Synapse. That's at 7:30. Caster is still to be confirmed. Then on Friday night, 7 o'clock, we've got Athena versus Scythe. That's going to be casted by me. I promise I will do a better job on Friday. It's an hour earlier. It will be the weekend. I'll be more warmed up. I'll be ready for it. I promise. And then at 7:30, we've got my boys, JPC. We're going to be playing against Tyrant. That is at 7:30 on this very channel, casted by TBC. A new caster on the scene named TBC. Look out for him. I'm joking. It just means the caster's to be confirmed. We don't really have a caster called TBC, although that would be pretty cool. Maybe I need to make an alt called TBC. Interesting. All right. That's the end. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming to watch tonight. It's been an interesting game. Not one we expected to see, I don't think. The Twitter poll was correct, but I don't think it was quite the landslide victory that certainly Apollo or Twitter thought it was going to be. But at the end of the day, Apollo won, proving why they are champions for UGL. And I look forward to seeing them play later on in the week. Later on in the week for RXL. That should certainly be a good one to watch. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in some future streams. Take care and good night.